Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and it is time once again for a VR. Yes, I feel like it's been forever since I've taken part in a contest or a giveaway or whatever the heck you want to call it. And well, today is the day. So you see, Hammie&Son have just recently crossed the 900 subscriber threshold. And they are steadily chugging along towards the big 1K. And I have a feeling they will get there very, very soon. Although, how are they not part of the 1K club already? Beats the heck out of me. But then again, that's the million-dollar question, right? Right. So, for said VR, Hammie wants to see your game-used jersey cards. Specifically football. However, myself personally, it's not that I'm not a fan or anything, but I have little to no football mem cards in my collection. In fact, I only have one. And it's not even a game-used jersey card. It's actually a piece of game-used turf. It's numbered to 314. It's from 2001 Fleer Premium. And it's part of the Premium Advantage set. And it is of my favorite Chicago Bear, the one and only Mr. Brian Urlacher. So as you can see there, game-used turf. However, it doesn't even say what stadium it's from. It just says, this card contains an authentic piece of turf taken from a National Football League stadium. So I don't know if it's from Soldier Field. I don't know if it's from Lambeau. Who knows? But it just says it's from a National Football League stadium. But, yeah. That's the only football game-used anything I have. But when it comes to baseball and hockey, that's a different story. Wait, let me get a stand here. We'll put Brian Urlacher there. And I'll show you some of my other pieces that I have. So we'll go baseball first. Starting with a 2010 Topps Peak Performance. This is a game-used bat piece of the MLB's still all-time doubles holder, Mr. Tris Speaker. And I got this, where did I get this? In Toronto at the Sports Card Expo. That's like the Canadian version of the National. And yeah, there was a table. Guy had some stuff laid out, piles of $1, $2 stuff, and I spotted this, and I think he wanted 20 for it. I negotiated. I got it for 10, and I'm surprised at how long it was on his table, because I saw it, I walked around and everything, and came back, and it was still there. Now, maybe it's because a lot of people are more focused on the new, shiny, fancy stuff, but when I saw a game-used bat piece of Tris Speaker, I was like, oh, heck yeah. So, I was very happy to add this to the collection. So there's that. If we want to go jersey piece, this is one of my favorites, and I actually just got this not too long ago. This is from 2003 Topps. Yeah, authentic game-worn uniform. It's Topps Tribute, actually. And it's of one of the greatest knuckleballers of all time, the one and only Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm. Let me fix that a bit here so you guys aren't too blinded, because it is kind of like has that refractor rainbowy effect. But yes, there's a game used uniform piece of Mr. Hoyt Wilhelm. Was very happy to get that. That was a Twitter purchase for like $8, and I'm like, how is no one going after this stuff? This stuff is awesome. And I've always been a Hoyt Wilhelm fan for, well, I mean, when it comes to the whole lore of knuckleballers, I know everyone talks about Phil Niekro and Joe Niekro, but to me, Hoyt Wilhelm is probably one of the greatest. So, and when I had the chance to get a game used jersey card of him, I hopped on that right away. So there you go. Congratulations. You've just received an authentic game-worn uniform card of Hoyt Wilhelm from Topps Tribute Baseball Perennial All-Star Edition. So, very, very cool. Let's see. More baseball jersey stuff. Now, as much as I love this, I think when it comes to not favorite player, but just all-time favorite mem piece for baseball anyway, to date, I think has to be this card right here. It is from 2007 Upper Deck Premier Baseball. It is numbered to 66, and it is a Premier Remnant 4. So it has 4 game-used jersey pieces on it. And it is of none other than, in my head that worked, the Ryan Express. 5741. Again, this was a Twitter purchase, and it wasn't a triple-digit purchase. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I paid $80 for it, and I think it's the best $80 I ever spent on a memorabilia card, because it's freaking Nolan Ryan. It's 4 pieces of his uniform, and to me, again, like I said, to date, it is my favorite baseball game-worn jersey card. And if you could see in the 7, oh, it's hard to tell. It's actually a 2-colored piece, but it's just showing up as like a yellowy orange color, but part of the 7 is actually yellow and part of it is actually orange. It's very cool. So it's 4, but it's actually almost like 5 pieces. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's cool. And on the back here, you've received a Nolan Ryan game-used baseball card. On the front of this card are pieces of memorabilia that have been certified to us as having been used in an official Major League Baseball game. So, and again, it's 07, and I was telling a buddy of mine, I consider anything prior to, let's say, 12, 13, maybe give it a little more. If it says game used, I believe it. But like anything from like 2001 and that, when it says game used, I believe it's game used and not, so-and-so just put this jersey on at a game. It's game used. No, I mean legit game used. Like it was in a game and everything. Anyway, enough rambling. One more baseball card, and then we'll go on to hockey. Being the Canadian guy here. So, I said the Nolan Ryan is my favorite let's say PC player, favorite player piece that I own. When it comes to favorite player, it would have to be this right here, which I did actually get on my last visit to Cooperstown, which makes it even more memorable. This is from 2002. 2002 Topps Tribute. This is a memorable materials, and it is of the one and only Carl Yastrzemski. Yes. And this was not at Yastrzemski Cards that I bought it. It was at another shop. But when I was going to pay for some stuff, I saw it in the display case. And at the time, the only Yaz jersey card I had, it was from Tier 1, and it's not even... I hate that about Tier 1. It says game used material, and then you flip the card over on the back, and it says none of these pieces were actually worn in a game. So I don't know why they actually put game used material on the front of the card. Anyway, but prior to getting this, that was the only thing I had of Yaz, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, I definitely need that. So I got it. So as you can see here, congratulations. You just received a authentic game-worn uniform card of Carl Yastrzemski from Topps Tribute Baseball Milestones and Memories Edition. So this is very, very cool. I have another Yaz mem piece from this same set, but it's a dual piece. It's Carl Yastrzemski and Eddie Murray. So, or is it Eddie Murray? No, I think it's Dave Winfield. It's one of the two anyway, but I had to go with this one. Got it out of the Yaz PC to show you guys. So there we go. Now on to hockey. Let's get the jersey, one of the jersey pieces out of the way first. Considering I live in Montreal, and the Montreal Canadiens are legend, I had to go with a Montreal Canadiens piece. This is from 2001 Fleer Hockey. It is part of the original 6 subset, and it is a authentic game-worn sweater of the late, great Guy Lafleur. And it's actually a two-color piece, as you can see there. But, had to go with the flower, because why wouldn't you? And you see here, congratulations, you've received a Game Used Sweaters card. This card contains a piece of a authentic game-worn sweater, which was worn by Guy Lafleur of the Montreal Canadiens. Very, very cool. And if sweaters aren't your thing and you like game-used stick pieces, how about this 2001 Upper Deck NHL Legends Pieces of History game-used stick piece of another Habs, well, it says NHL Legends. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Jean Beliveau, a player that I don't see a lot of people showcase very often. And when it comes to hockey, I don't know why. But anyway, but yes, I have here a game-used stick piece. See here, congratulations, you have received a Jean Beliveau game-used stick trading card from the Upper Deck Company. On the front of this card is a authentic piece of stick used by Jean Beliveau in an official NHL game. I know which game, I don't know, but still, it's from 2001, so I believe it. And this, along with the Guy Lafleur, I got from the same person actually on Twitter. And again, it was one of those, how are these still available? How is someone not jumped on these yet, beats the heck out of me. But I got lucky. And again, those were, I think, like $5 or $6 a piece. So, yeah, score for me. Now I'm just going to take a sip of water here. I also apologize for the grinding you might hear in the background. No, that is not a chainsaw. The building across the street from me, they're redoing the bricks. So it's a grinder going right now. And unfortunately, I don't have noise cancellation on my cell phone. So, yeah. Sorry about that, folks. I'm still trying to figure out a way to get noise cancellation on my cell phone. If there's like an attachment I could hook up to it or something. Anyway, now the creme de la creme, again, as of recording this video, of mem cards in my player PCs. Now, the main player I PC when it comes to hockey, as a lot of you know, is Martin Brodeur. And I have a piece here. Now, you'll probably look at it quick and you'll think it's a booklet, but it's actually not. It's two separate cards that I put in a booklet one touch and did a little modification so they don't bump around in the one touch itself. And they are my absolute favorite. They are both from 09-10 O-Pee-Chee Premier Hockey, and one is numbered to 35, one is numbered to 25. One is a triple game use jersey card, the other is a triple game use patch card, and put together they spell out the word Canada. And I think that's just absolutely stunning. I love them. And if you read on the back here, it says, "Congratulations, you have received a trading card with Martin Brodeur game-used hockey memorabilia. The memorabilia has been certified to us as having been used in an official NHL game." So again, which I don't know, but I still think they're just friggin' awesome. And again, as of the date of this recording, these are my favorite Brodeur mem cards I have in my Brodeur PC. And with that being said, I'll move the stand and just put these. Actually, you know what? Sorry, Brian. We're gonna put Marty front and center here. And with that being said, we come to the end of my memorabilia VR for the one and only Hammie&Son. Again, I hope my VR counts, because I know the original video announcement was done like 3 weeks ago, and it's only taken me till now to actually do this. But again, I just watched Budget Rip's VR, and I know he did his like 2 days ago, so fingers crossed this one counts. But all in all, I just wanted to say to Hammie&Son, congratulations on hitting the big 900. Very much look forward to you guys hitting the 1K. I know you guys are going to do it. Again, I don't know why you're not in that club already, but I know you guys will get there. And to anyone out there who would like to take part, all you got to do is be subscribed. Again, you got to make content, but if you don't, I think you could comment on the actual VR announcement. And if you are going to do a VR, again, show off your game-used stuff. And if you're able to throw in a little clip of your favorite player, like favorite player moment, you can do so. Now, I myself do not know how to really do that, so I'm going to put a clip in the description of this video of Marty Brodeur scoring his first NHL goal. Yes, that's right. First of 3, actually. And if you want to go check it out, well, the link will be in the description of this video. Alrighty, so that's it for me. Go check out the other folks who have made VRs already. I know 3 Good Nerds has, as I said, Budget Rips. I think 2 balls is better than 1. I just subbed to his channel, actually. He did a VR. And, yeah, anyone else who has done one, go check them out. I'm going to try and tag them all in the description below, so it's a little easier for you guys to go check them out. And, that's all I got to say about that. So, till next time, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters!